It's another grammar class on the use of the verb to be, is, and are. In today's video, you're going to learn specific areas where using is or are becomes a little bit difficult, confusing, or dicey. But I promise you, this very class will clear those doubts. If you're here for the very first time, I am called Madame Udozo Cynthia Ifoma, and I would like you to stay with me to the end of this class, and I promise you, you'll never regret it. This very class is for everyone, anyone, someone, anybody who would like to improve his or her English language, be it spoken or written. Follow me and let's do these very exercises and see how far you are in your level of acquisition of English language. Let's do this together. Number one, everybody. Do we say everybody are properly dressed despite addressing a crowd? Everybody is seen as a single entity. You don't see it as more than one. And it could be everybody, anyone, someone, somebody. So here we say everybody is and not are. Everybody is properly dressed. Number two, none. None of my luggage. Do you say none of my luggage are missing? Or none of my luggage is missing? Of course. Think about it. It should be is because luggage is an uncountable noun. When you have an uncountable noun, the rule states that you work with the singular verb. Information, music, luggage, fish, name them. These are nouns that are uncountable. Therefore, you go with the singular form of your verb. So here, we're going to say is missing. None of my luggage is missing. 3. Those, these, the two of them are plural. We call them demonstratives. They are pointers, and they are used whenever you want to point towards things that are more than one. Now, the difference between the two is that this one points towards things that are far from you. More than one and far from you. But this one, more than one, but near to you. So when you have things that are very far from you, you say those cars are beautiful. But when they are close, these cars are beautiful. So we say these are lovely children. Are. Good job. Number 4, that, this. The same thing that happened here is the same that happens here. I decided to pair the two. This one is a singular form of those, while this is a singular form of these, meaning we use this to point at something that is very far from you and is singular. While we use this to point to something that is very close to you, they are called demonstratives, pointers. And if probably you still have problem with these 4, those, these, that, and this, demonstratives, you still have problem with that, I've done a video on that. Do well to watch the video and clear those confusions. Alright, that or this is marvelous. Beautiful. Measles. Whenever you have a sickness, measles, mumps, think of any disease that ends with S. You don't see it as plural. It is still a singular noun. So, you don't say measles are on rampage now. No. Neither do you say mumps are on rampage now. No. You rather say measles is. Good job. And we go to number 6. Another specific area you need to learn the use of is or are, singular or plural verb. It's when you have a subject name, economics, mathematics, statistics, All of these, despite ending with S, is just the name of the subject, so nothing changes. And since it is just a singular subject, we use the singular verb. Therefore, we say, mathematics is my best subject. But don't bother, this is ironical about me. Okay. Number 7. Do you say, are anyone home? Or is anyone home? Remember, everybody, everyone, someone, something, no one, singular. So we say, is. Is anyone home? Good job. We go to number 9. All of the equipment. Oh, sorry. Number 8. One of my uncles. People are always confused here. Okay, my students are usually confused. When you see uncles, you are kind of thinking that you are to work with the uncles. No, you are to work with one of, meaning one, out of the many. So we work with the one, and one is like everyone here. So we say, one of my uncles is dead. You don't say, one of my uncles are dead. One of my brothers lives or is abroad. One of my sisters is a teacher. One of my mothers is in church. That's how to say it. Okay, number 9. All of the equipment. This is another uncountable noun, equipment. You don't see equipment as more than one, even though you may have millions of them. Equipment cannot be pluralized. You can't add s to it. So because we can't add s to it, we consider it as a singular form of a noun. Therefore, we say all of the equipment, despite the word all. Don't worry, by the end of this class, I'm going to teach you something about indefinite pronouns. The indefinite pronouns that can work as singular as well as plural. This is one of them. All can be used as plural and can also be used as singular, depending on what follows after all. Do you get it? If I say all of the books, it can go because it is countable. But here we can't because equipment is equipment. If somebody asks you what is the singular form of equipment, it's equipment. If somebody asks you what's the plural, it's still equipment. So we say all of the equipment is bad. And we come to number 10. Most of the books, will you say is or are? Most of the books, this is countable. And this is another kind of noun that is used as singular and plural. Including this one, none. It can be used as singular and plural depending on what follows. It was is here because the luggage is uncountable. Here too is because equipment is uncountable. But when you have a countable noun like books, pens, cars, this number 10, most can be used as both singular and plural, depending on what follows. If what follows is an uncountable noun like fish, luggage, equipment, music, you can't use it as plural. The verb that will follow will be is. But if the noun that follows is plural nouns, nouns that can be counted, like this very one, books, then you ought to use the verb in plural. So we have are. Most of the books are mine. In case this is the kind of video you would always want to listen to, do well to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to tell someone about this channel.